Hello, and welcome to the Jim Show with your host, Jim. As I was about to record this, I noticed that it was 555, which is an angel number. If you don't know what that is, repeating sequences of numbers are angel numbers. Angel numbers. And they are universe or the angels communicating with you. And 555 in particular means that you're about to experience great change in your life. And it's been a rough day, especially a rough morning. I felt like I was not connecting with infinite intelligence, source, universe, God consciousness at all. I had no creative spark in my mind. I couldn't think. I ate some sourdough bread this morning. It was like nasty and cold and rainy out, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna have some sourdough bread, and whew, then I had a headache and just fell off all day. I did manage to write a blog post, but it was a real struggle, and it has not been a struggle in the 7 days of blogging prior to today. So food makes a huge difference, in your ability to have energy, creative energy for thinking and creating. So what was I going to talk about today? I was just thinking about this concept of, have you seen those movies where the day keeps repeating over and over a day, Groundhog Day, and then people like gradually make different choices and change the day? Well, that is what we're doing in our lives every day, right? You get a choice every day whether you're going to be the same exact person all over again. You can be anyone, you can be anything, you can be who you really are. What is coming into your mind and what your heart is telling you to be. You can actually be that person, and we're not. We don't do that. What most of us do is we be the person that society told us we should be, and we say the things to other people that we think they want to hear. We have this whole persona that we wear around. We are it's also the things that we think we should be, right? It's all this stuff that other people have told us that we think ourselves, but none of it's true. We don't have to be any of that. Every single day when we wake up, we choose to be that image. It's a choice that we make every single day, right? When we're choosing it day after day after day to keep doing the same thing, to keep playing the same role, to keep being that character in this play that is life. And at any point in time, we can choose not to. We can choose to do something different. And why this is really interesting to me right now is because I feel the need for change. So I moved here and got the job I'm currently in about a year ago. And I'm ready for something different. And part of the reason I think that that's the case is because the person I was when I moved here is a totally different person than who I am now. But that energy is still here, of that old person, of that old image, is still here, right? It's in the job, it's in this house, it is in the things that are here. It's still here. And so to really fully become that new person, I could get rid of all this stuff, right? Move to a different house and get a new job, or leave my job entirely. I could do that and still be here. But really, as I've kind of talked about before, the best way to really push out that change is to just move. Leave it all behind. You'll find that when people move, they can make really big changes to their life. They can take on new habits. They can join new clubs. They are able to do things that people don't normally do. They don't make these kind of big changes in their lives normally because they're, stuck in a rut. They're playing out that story that they've been playing in that place, right? The place matters, the job matters. All of that is weighing you down. It's all weight on your life on being who you really are and doing what you really want to do. It's all weight. So if you really want to change who you are, you leave it. You leave it all behind. And then it's so much easier to reinvent yourself, right? If you keep waking up in the same bed again and again, it's natural to play out the same story. So when you move and leave, it's just so much easier to pick up new habits, to change your life. And the point is that I'm feeling that desire now. I'm putting it out in the universe. I'm saying I want to go so that I can start in a new place as the new me. right? Right from the start. I can be the totally new person that I am now there. And that's, I'll just be that there. And so when I think about that place, I will think about the person that I am now, as opposed to when I'm here, I think about the person that I was when I moved here, right? So it's a really powerful concept. And what's interesting about it is that my ability to stay stuck in the same place has gotten to be less and less and less. I've been moving around my whole life. I think the longest I've been anywhere is when I spent 6 years in Missouri as a kid, just prior to high school. And then, it was 4 years, 4 years here, 4 years in college. I think the longest I was anywhere in the military was 5 years in Arizona, which was prior to here. And then, my ability to remain in the same situation is getting to be less and less and less. Because it's already a year here, and I'm like ready for big change to happen. I want it. I'm calling to it. Please, let's get this going. I need some big change. I'm sick of the things that I'm currently doing. I am ready to go. So if you want to make huge, massive change in your life, move. Leave behind, especially if you've been somewhere a long time. Like if you were born there or you grew up in the place that you are right now, definitely go. Hang on. Definitely go and move. Just go. You don't need to stay. You'll be fine. Go on an adventure. Change your life. Change who you are. Go to a new place and be someone entirely new. It's so much easier to do it if you do that. So hey, that's what I'm thinking about today. It just hit me, so I wanted to share, and I will see you tomorrow.